substantial part.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Nico Williams has been emerging and a very good player to watch as he's growing his game, Peter. I've been hugely impressed with his confidence, with his energy, with his dynamism, with his spirit, with his willingness and enthusiasm. And all those qualities are the perfect mix in him going on to have a great career.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And now the breakaway. And this is Kane. Williams! It's fallen loose again! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Oh, good read. That was well played, well stopped.
And he's in on goal. He's having a go. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Good pressure, determined, intense. Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. Been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Decent chance! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
He is through here. And he's cut it out. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's in a great position here. Now it's Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Out towards the flank. Now it's come to nothing. And claimed it back swiftly.
FC Tokyo clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Now it's Mbappe. Nico Williams. Is there any support? He might not need it. And it's Fernandes. And here's Messi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Morishige. That's a little off target. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And for sure, that was not one of his best. Triol. Van Dijk. And it's Fernandes. Now Subimendi, and here's Mbappe, and he's running through. Now it's Kane. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Kane. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And no surprise, that's a booking. Morishige. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. He's picked his way through. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's got away. Just eases him off the ball. Can he spark a counter here? Taken back almost at once. Nico Williams. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Kane. It's Kane! They've scored! And just like that, he hits 50.
The goal after 45 minutes is number 21, Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Shifted it to the flank. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Nagoya Grampus really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team. I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And we are back underway. Good ball, good take. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Can he finish? He's got a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer. That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
He came in hard, very hard. No foul, says the referee. Subimendi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Morishige did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nico Williams. And here's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Driving forward. That is good strength. This looks promising. Mbappe! And the keeper couldn't hold it. That's another chance. Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Almost an hour gone. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? And they can counter here. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Nico Williams. Now this could be a chance. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He has found the way through. He's going for goal!
FC Tokyo really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's having a shot! And he's heaved it away and smartly reclaimed. Nico Williams.
Nagoya Grampus clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Mbappe. Now it's Kane. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Nico Williams. Coming on to replace him is number 18. Substitution in progress.
Spread it left. Looking for the run. I think we're just about done here. Well, they could break here. Just 5 minutes left. He's away! He's had a shot! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
They really do have to make something of this. He's on it, can he get away?
Oh, really well played. FC Tokyo really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Mbappe. That's that, the end. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Kane claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Nagoya Grampus clearly came into this match with a